Hello and welcome to HOI4. We are playing the vanilla game again, no mods, and we are going to be jumping in 1936 against all the usual suspects because we're going to be playing Lithuania. Yep, no buffs. You know, I just went straight past the historical focuses there. That might have been the wrong thing to do. Anyway, I've had a quick look at this, and yes, this is going to be a challenge, but, well, I think it's a challenge worth doing. It's no fun if it's not painful. Yeah, okay, I've got an idea what I want to do, so I'm going to do a few basic things here. We'll get that going, and then we will select a mass assault doctrine for our land focus. That's because, well, we need all the manpower that we can currently, that we get. Our current 27,000 is going to go nowhere to doing what we need to do. So I'm going to go down here because down there, if you didn't know, there's a lovely little bonus, I think here, the human wave offensive, where you get a recruitable population of 5%. So who's going to moan about that? Not me. Right, okay, so this I'm going to do as a bit of a future proof for ourselves, but I just need to have a look at the states which we're actually facing. So I don't really want an unequal state going on where that one could actually face 2 states and that one can face 3, so that's not good. Right, after that we'll get a factory, war factory, of course, a military factory, and we on our generic focus tree, as you can see, army efforts, aviation, naval, industry, and political effort. We're going to be starting on the political side because we gain political power here and we're going to need it in the first few months of our campaign. Okay, so we're going to be going down this. If you or the AI were playing as non-aligned, you would probably go down here, and if you were feeling particularly aggressive or ambitious, you could go down the interventionism focus. We're not going to do that. We're going to go down political effort, and then I will take you through the other steps as we come to them. We're going to play on speed 5. Yep, I've got no divisions in training at the moment. Not that I can actually train any, but we will ask for 3 more divisions. They are going to be out there when it comes to it, and I'm going to reduce those, put them on there. Medium priority is something that I'll continue with our guys because our manpower, although you saw 27,000 there, those 3 divisions out there are currently, I don't know whether you can actually see that, is current fighting strength of 20%. So they're going to need everything that we are currently giving them. But then we're going to ask for more, so bear with. Right, I'm going to do this so that I don't forget and we get that going now. I think we're ready. Okay, so loads of things that we're going to be doing, but at the moment it's going to be playing for time. So the way I see it, Lithuania, they're facing the Germans and the Soviet Union. So we've got the Axis on one side and the Comintern on the other. Both have got war goals. I seem to remember Memel with the Axis, and I think the Baltic states with the Soviet Union. So we're going to play this a bit like the film The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And so we're going to be playing as Clint Eastwood, of course. But we are going to be playing these 2 off against each other and joining one side to join against the other, and then maybe when it comes to it, swap sides. Now, I'm not going to take us down Lithuania down the communist route if I can help it. If I can get away with not actually doing that, I will do that. Don't think communism and Lithuania mix. So let's try and not do it. A political effort is coming up, which is good. Nice. We've got the remilitarization of the Rhineland going on, so Germany is down their familiar path. Now, this whole campaign is going to be a numbers game, no matter whether it's manpower, research, or world tension. We're going to have to be very, very careful how we step forward into our realms of expansion. So I'm going to pick a fascist demagogue because we don't have anything like a silent workhorse. So we're going to get him going. He's going to gain support for us. We're currently non-aligned at the moment, but there are no buffs that really go on a non-aligned state. If you want to play historical, yes, that's how to do it, and you will just get wiped out. If you don't get wiped out, you'll end up in exile. Not something that you really want to see, to be honest. It's rather ugly. Okay, so we're going to go down the collectivist ethos. This gives us a national spirit of a daily democracy minus 0.02 for 1,095 days. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it will reduce that by quite a bit. Now, because we've selected our fascist demagogue, this opens up on our decisions. Wasn't there previously? It is there now. So, right, we're getting research done, which is good. Right, so I can't actually pick any of the others that I want to at the moment because this is going to be what we concentrate on for a while. So I'm going to get our second research going, and we're going to wait 75 points. Which are currently, with a focus going, we're only getting 1 per day, which isn't a lot, but hey, it's what we've got to work with, so you do the best that you can. Okay, so here we go. Right, so that opens up a couple of more decisions. We've got discredit the government, which will remove 10% of popularity within a non-aligned, which is what we want. And then we've got hold referendum, which will, if we've got more than 50% support for the government of our choice, then we can actually select it. Now, I'm going to be doing concentrated industry because it has just slight advantages in timing and penalties. So our next decision is going to be 50%, well, 50 points that we actually need here. Now, decisions available to Lithuania are, we could actually go for a commonwealth between Poland and Lithuania, and I've seen videos online of people actually doing this, but it seems to be just Poland heavy, and then like Lithuania's joined as an afterthought. Well, we don't want that. We want Lithuania to kind of, just as we are playing as them, we want them to be in the forefront here. Now, my troops are about halfway where I want them to be, so I'm going to take it off medium priority and take it down to low priority. It's like the joke to do with people who work with dead people are always sad. Why is that? Because you could never find a happy medium. No? Don't get it? Okay. Fair enough. It's a dad joke, I suppose. Right, here we go. Nationalism focus. Let's focus on the nationalism side for 720 days. Well done. We're not quite there yet, so we will do that. So with our fascist demagogue and nationalism focus, once it's done, we'll have 2 avenues of actually getting our government changed out in good order. Now, you could actually do the civil war, which will probably take less time, but I don't know, but it may be more damaging to your country actually doing the civil war, especially if you don't get it right. And even going for Latvia at this stage is going to be a bit of a risky thing that we do anyway, which you're probably thinking, well, it's only Latvia, but at the end of the day, we've still got to do many things to actually get our government changed out from non-aligned to a fascist government, and then actually do a war goal without bringing two unruly people who think they own the continent at this stage, United Kingdom and France. If that world tension goes over 25, or goes to 25, we should say, they see it as their duty, honour bound, to just guarantee anybody that is a democracy. So what the hell's that about, eh? I mean, talk about having rules of the game set up to actually make sure that there is a war. No, that's just how Hearts of Iron is actually set up. Right, okay, so my general at the moment, he's only got 3 troops, but I'm going to split his divisions up, and it's actually selected 2 for down there, but I want the majority of my best troops actually on the northern border. We haven't got any men to speak of actually being produced, but because I took that down to low priority now, we're starting to get the reinforcements out to, and the manpower out to our divisions that are required. So, I hope you're good. I hope you're paying attention to all that, because this will all make sense at some point. We have got an air force. I will not get them involved until I need to. National Spain is on the go now, so that will increase world tension again, which is not helpful. And then the Japanese will come along and just start declaring wars against China. Okay, so now we have some antis that we can do. It's always bring your antis into it, not your uncles, but your antis. We could ban certain things, but if you do any banning, you actually gain base stability that's quite severe for you, and there's no actually getting it back. Whereas if you do the anti-democratic or anti-communist rate, and we're going to be doing both, you actually gain weekly stability. So if you ban, you lose that stability. If you do the anti, you actually get that stability back and then some. So although you actually take a hit initially with one of these, so we're going to do the anti-democratic, and as you can see there, gaining base stability minus 10%, it will actually give you 12% in total once that's finished. So we will gain, after doing both of those, 4% of stability. Doesn't sound a lot, but it will actually deflect one of the other decisions that you actually make later on. Now I'm going to continue down here with militarism. That's going to give us a recruitable population of 5%, and it's going to reduce that damage to our garrisons once we start liberating, not taking territory, liberating. I always get those two mixed up. I think most megalomaniacs do. So we continue down there, and it's going to be another 50 points we need, so we can actually run this one concurrently with anti-democratic raids and get those parties sorted out, because that pie is not the kind of pie I want to eat. Okay. I could actually get a field marshal, but I still need those points, so as you can see, now, no matter whether you go and do, as you can see, fascism is on the rise there. Now, if you actually picked your communist guy out of your political appointees, you would get a communist decision here. It's not something you can actually say yes or no to, so you're going to have to take it, but don't think it actually works against you. It does reduce that stability, but you actually will get some of that back with doing those anti-decisions there, so don't worry about that. But it does actually enable your fascism support to increase at the same time, so you can actually do something with this party. So you can see we're currently on 36% at the moment, and the leading party is 25%. Now that affects your stability, so we will enable our country to actually go down the proper route and become the major party, so that we actually gain that stability. As you can see, it's quite low at the moment, so if you went lower than that at this stage, you're heading into civil war territory, which it is kind of taking you through that anyway. So as you can see, we've got 3 national spirits going on at the moment, but Yep, it's all working in our favour. As you can also see, we have very little to actually produce apart from rifles at the moment, but we are currently maxed out on our cap. So hopefully, with this research that's just come up, I can do something with that. So I will, and I will do that at the same time, because we have that deficit of 1945 units, so 1,945 units, and that is going to take us currently 562 days. And just remember, we're only doing these at the moment and filling up very, very slowly these troops. So lots to do. Okay, so we got to militarism, so let's jump over to the industrial effort. Let's carry that on. And this will probably be a longer episode, because there's lots to get in the first episode, what we need to get to before we can actually say, okay, we can now do this, this, or this. So bear with me. If it doesn't make sense, I'd say raise a hand or ask a question, but I may not be able to answer you immediately. I can answer after the fact. I'm not Google, so I won't have all the answers. I'm not a know-all. I know nothing about Hearts of Iron, so you may be asking the wrong person anyway. Just saying. Right, so we could actually do expand civil support at this stage, because we've got the points. However, you do lose that stability again, and you don't really want that. You want to be gaining stability while gaining political power and gaining the majority for your party. Well, whichever party it is, like raving and whatnot. It's not like that at all. Right, so if I'm clicking on him, let's just have an order that he can think about doing that. So he's going to get to Warsaw with 1 division. What? Are you serious? No. Not at all. Okay, so we're going to be grabbing military factories now. You get a military factory with each of these, and we can do. I've gone down the wrong one. Focus, lad. Yeah, so we get 3 there. So 3 factories for free. So that's why I filled that up to 4. As you can see, that is gained up to that. It's maximal at the moment. We need that cap with that to increase. Right. Has our party actually increased any further? No. You do actually get political actions that happen within the country that do push your party down a political avenue if you select somebody that is either fascist or communist or democratic for that sake. But there's nobody for non-aligned, so what the hell's that about? I mean, paradox. I mean, what are you doing? I mean, why isn't there anti-non-aligned here or ban non-aligned? I mean, it's a detriment to the game, to be honest, and it has been for quite a while. They need to sort that out. Come on, Paradox, sort it out. Right, we will carry on with our research the best that we can. Right, 308 days, although we've got 100% on that, that's a bit much. I could do construction at this point, but literally, we've got very little to actually construct. Even if I've got 10% on that, it's going nowhere, is it? So I might as well use that wisely on more tech that we can actually give our guys in the field, and that is the first one. So let's come back. So we're going to have to increase our economy. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to get to war economy until we've got our enemy that we're facing has got over a particular amount of factories that we have, which that is everybody at the moment, to be fair. But we're also going to have to upgrade our conscription laws as well. We can't do that, of course, until we are fascists or communists. So do bear that in mind if you're trying to do that at this stage. There you go, that's our 5% that's actually kicking in now, so that will fill up these quite nicely, and it should fill these up. But we have got army experience with that at the same time, so while I've got the time and I'm remembering to actually do this, let's create, I will actually have him like that, and I think I need about 7 divisions. Let me just check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, bought. I've got those there as well. So I can ask for 2 of those, and then I'm going to have them deployed there. And we are on track. Okay, now I need this over 50%. Can't be 50%, has to be over 50%, so it has to be going in the right direction. We'll get them put up there. And I think we should be ready. Yep, we are. Okay, so all they're doing here, fascist demand referendum. And again, that stability gets hit again, so you have to watch out for things like that. But yep, that now makes us, if we just let the clock tick over, a new leader, Augustinas Valdemaras. I've probably destroyed his name quite rightly, but yep, our party is now in the right area where we can actually do stuff. So we could do extensive conscription. We could get up to war economy at this point. Well, what it says that we can, although we're not actually at war, so I'm not too sure how it's actually saying that. Talking of which, we have got political power, but I don't think that's going to be enough for what I need to do. So, bearing in mind we're at world tension of 5%, let's have a look. So, I'm going to do this a particular way, and you'll think that I'm doing this wrong, but I've got a thing in mind, I've got a plan in mind how I actually want to conduct our offensive actions. So, if we do a war goal against Latvia for 1 territory, 240 days, it creates 2% of world tension across 48 political power. So, okay, keep that all in mind. Poland, okay, justify war goal. Now, because we've got the DLCs now working, so it's not the like 1.5 cornflakes edition of the game, we've got an ability now to retake core states, and that is only 120 days. Okay, so it's actually reducing the amount. Just as an example, if we did the same state, 240 days. Yeah, okay. Now, another thing to consider here is if we're doing, hold on, I actually had a look at how much that's going to cost me. All right, 24, so I think we can actually do it. Okay, let's come back to Latvia. Okay, so we're going to do that. Okay, so that's our first justification done. It's only raised it 2%. Okay, and now we're going to do this, and I'm on Vilno. Yes, the days amount is actually more than 140 days, but there is a limiter on that, because there we go. I don't know whether you can actually see that, but we've got ongoing war justifications of 50%, and yeah, that's going to be 9% on top of that, which still keeps us under the magic 25. So we can just do that. We just had enough points, but what we need to do now is just keep an eye on here and here, because at the end of the day, I don't want anybody to actually guarantee Latvia. Poland, I don't think we'll actually get away with actually not declaring war against them without them being a guarantee there, because the Brits or the French will actually come in and just interfere. I can say that. I've got French blood in me. I am British. He says, yeah. Okay. Right. We're gonna go for support equipment because I do need support equipment, and we haven't got it. So let's get that going. And that is all working out quite nicely there. Deficit back again because we're asking for all of those battalions. Those 7, because literally they're not divisions, they are just a single battalion, and that's how we need to think about them. But they are there for strategic reasons. Okay, so at this point in time, we can consider this. The Germans on this side here, they have got a war goal against taking Memel of us. That much I do know, and it's a regular event. We have got historical focuses on, so that would be something they do. So we can ask to join the faction. And that little triumphant sound there tells you they have accepted. And there's a notification. So, what time? What kind of? We got the 15th of November, 1987, and the 16th of September. Okay, so when you get a war goal against a country, you've usually got 2 months. Where if you take that time for that war goal, within those 2 months you have to actually declare war, otherwise you lose that war goal. You have to do it all over again. Plus you actually increase all the world tension and all that blah 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 blah. Right, you know all that, don't you? You know all that, surely you do. Right, so we need to actually time things correctly anyway, but we won't be doing the war goal against we won't be declaring war against Poland instantly. The Germans are in situ there in East Prussia, but are they ready against the Allies? No, they haven't done the Anschluss yet. What are they doing? They're doing the treaty with the USSR, so that's going to affect anything that we'd actually do with Poland anyway. Although that is not the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. So they've got Sudetenland to go for, and I think after they've done the Sudetenland, I think they should be strong enough then for what we need. But kindly, they've put themselves on our border. So, hey, it's another front against Poland at the end of the day, and at the moment, all I'm going to be doing is putting really poor battalions there just to fill up those spaces. So we're still building up that original factory. Yep, all the war tension is being gained out in the Far East at the moment. We will continue past all of that. And yeah, just build up political power now, because somebody explain, okay, well, our faction, or what we're actually called now, is Iron Wolf Lithuania. I can understand the wolf in the flag, but yeah, Iron Wolf. Okay, fair enough. But why does it look like that? It's just it's kind of Romanesque, I suppose, but it's with the board around it. From here, it just looks like a carpet. You probably say, blasphemy! Kill him! Burn him at the stake! Sorry, did somebody say steak? Oh, steak. Nice. Anyway, right, okay, I need artillery at this stage. Can I go back and actually do my industry? No, it's still way too far ahead. Those penalties on that is too much. So I'm going to go for maintenance company, because that is a really good thing to have. If you haven't tried the maintenance company in your divisions, do it, because you have the enemy's weapons being stolen from them, basically. Right, at this stage, I'm going to grab a field marshal. Unfortunately, he's got no traits, so can't actually. Well, we can actually give him these. Now we could go for an offensive doctrine, so he gets that attack +1, organisation loss when moving, -30%. But I think defensive doctrine is really going to be how we're going to be thinking. We're going to be passive aggressive, I think the term is. and we need to do that. So we start getting some organisation and max entrenchment for our troops, which is all nice and well and good, and well, you know how it is. I'm going to put them up there. So I think probably Latvia can get another division out. I mean, they've got 4 divisions at the moment against us, but yeah, we will come out with our troops here just to fill out, well, these lines and have some troops just to assault Latvia when it comes to it. I really would like you to actually move there, and then my not so good troops to actually be kind of around here, because I'm looking for an avenue of attack into the country, and I've just dismissed something there. I don't know whether it was for our country or not. Right, I'm going to go for a military use now. So this is another one. Recruitable population of 2%, and the change of popularity for our government is 20%. So that will bump our stability up again, and we're going to need that, because when we go to war, because it's an offensive war, it's like 30% actually against you. Yeah, Japan. Yeah. Okay, that is all war tension, but as you can see, still nobody is guaranteeing these two, which is good news for us. Okay, where are we? We are 81 days, 80 days. Okay, but we still got these to come out. We've got a next load after them. And to be fair, we'll probably need both. I do want that being built up. Support equipment will be necessary for our troops. We haven't actually researched it yet, have we? No, it's still being researched. So. Patience is a virtue, apparently. Okay, so we're going to war in November. Now, by the time I get another 150 points, I will not have the ability to get somebody else. So I do know that we've got an infantry expert, so we'll have that guy. And then when it comes to it, we'll improve our economy and conscription as and when we can. We've also got on here the Prince of Terror, so he can give us non-core manpower of 2%, but his other kind of traits that he has are also beneficial to us, because they will help us out when we are invading other places and trying to keep hold of that territory. Now, there is one of those troops up there that's not currently on that order. Oh, no, there's one down here, isn't there? Or is there? Or maybe there isn't. Okay, these guys, I'm going to not have them actually sit in a order at all, not at the moment. I'm going to wait until they actually get up to speed, because they're going to just sit there. And that's kind of what I want. And in fact, if I had them sat in a couple of places, it might... I don't know, I could actually just go round, I suppose. I want to infiltrate into their country, so... Sorry, Latvia. Justification for Poland is done. Now, important thing to remember here, war tension is only at 20%, but if it goes over 25, and it's bound to with everything that's going on in the world, because we've added to it, we will get a guarantee from Britain or France there, unless they're doing other things. Now, if we have a look here, you can see that you can retake the core state from Poland, and there is no time limit on that whatsoever. So the only time that we have is on this one. So bear that in mind, please. Thank you. Okay, quick slurp. Indian National Congress triumphs in provincial elections. Nice. Good for you, India. Go for it. Okay, so I'm going to jump back onto here and we're just going to start getting some factories. Because, hey, it's only September 1937 and we're only just building up factories. Where's our military factory? Still on the go. As you can see, we only had 2 on it, and that's it. It's literally taking that long to do. Right, now, what can we do? Because we have got options. They are still too far ahead for my liking. I could do construction, but I'm not going to, because these 2 are now both available at a respectable time. And hopefully we can get some usage out of them. So 15th of November. And that justification there is for Latvia and Germany is doing coal liquidization. I thought they would have actually done Anschluss at the moment, but maybe it's a bit early for that. As you can see, they are not ready for a world war. Well, not ready for a continental war. They are just pitched against Poland at the moment because I've asked them to. Well, I've drawn their attention to, hey, this is something, man. Okay, now, what was that date? It was the 15th of November. So I think we are ready to actually go in. If I deploy these troops now, yes, they're green, but whoops, don't want that. Oh, no. Well, I want them all with this guy, but I don't want them disappearing to the Polish border because we're not going to war with them. So, if you do, where is it? There, Control H. So just unassign them. And that's it. They still have the buffs of this guy, but they will move in when I tell them to. And there's one there that escaped. It's sneaky kid. Yeah, I don't want them moving around at this stage because I want to control them. So let's do that. And can we get that down? Well, it's 5 days, isn't it? So I think 14th of November, something like that. Just check the dates because I've done this before, not on this game, but I've done this. I've gone right up to a war goal before, and then just forgot to actually do it because, well, I'm an idiot. Right, no, we're not. Hold on. Oh, right, it is finishing on the 15th of November. Sorry, I'm reading that wrong. I'm thinking that we've already got it. Confusion. There we go, that's better. Now we can do something. I'm thinking that, no, 15th of November was the end date for it. No, if we look here, it's the 14th of January, so we could actually have left that a bit longer with our troops. But I think we're okay. Now, we are 90% world tension, so if we did a war goal against these, it's only going to increase it by 2%, and I think we may be able to get away with this by doing that, and then declare war. Because it has not gone over. So these troops here, I'm going to get them moving. Aircraft, did I actually do those? No, I was thinking about them and then forgot. And then we'll use our command power that we've got. Okay, we're moving in, but they are not moving at all. Oh, they are. Okay, right. Right, okay, so he's moving. Well, you can actually see that. He's moving. So I'm going to grab 3 of them to do this. Just in case anybody actually comes back that way, and then we can slip some troops behind. That sounds terrible. We'll do that. And then we'll get one of these guys. Well, just basically halt, stay there. Now, none of them can move because this guy decided to move. And he's kept all of my troops in place. Well, he thought he did. Okay, where did that guy disappear to? Ah, right. Do you know what? He's going to go there. He's going to come by sea. Okay, well, we have ways and means around that. Because these guys are going to follow, well, they're going to follow this guy through, and they're going to do that. Okay, I need one of you guys to maneuver. Why are these guys moving? Just hold this guy in place, please. And you, and you, and one of you guys do that. We don't need those on there. So we could put them back on there. As we go for a little jaunt through Latvia. Did I ask them to do that? Honestly, did I ask them to do that? Well, we're going to take Riga. Because if we take that, we actually nick their port, so they can't actually get round. So yeah, they did actually move another troop in there. So that is going to be a bit of an impossibility at the moment. However, if we get them doing that, and then he can go around and help them do that. Whoops. Because the capital has moved to there, not Riga anymore. Okay, we've got troops being held up. No, let's just get round. And we're probably going to need them down here actually. I suppose I could actually do that. One of those guys can do that, one of them can do that. Didn't really want to be expending all of these arms really, but well, it is what it isn't. Yeah, he really needs to get there, so we could do with attacking this guy, and you're moving in there, that's fine. Let's get you guys actually probably to there, because they're probably going to try and do try and take Riga back. There's one of the divisions that's disappeared, so let's go all the way around the houses. What do you mean there's no houses there? I know. Yeah, that's fair, isn't it? But you have to remember, most of these are battalions. They're not a proper division. Don't tell them that. People get paranoid about such things. I think you could actually help. You could help. And we just really need to take that territory now. And there we go. So we got fuel, we got arms, well, we got 2 lots, so that's all right. Latvia has capitulated, so let's take all states, because that fits in with our plans. Okay, now, because we got arms and weapons from the Latvians, we should be able to do some upgrades to our troops. Probably not that many, but well, those, let's see if I can get them. Yeah, we haven't got that many, so we can't do that many of them. I have to pull them out anyway to train them up. Right, in the peace screen, did we get any more? Well, apparently we got more, so I can do more. And we've got the manpower to do it, which is fine. They are also going to have to maneuver over there. We've got any, or we can do, I think, one more division, or create one more division, and then we'll have to produce those weapons ourselves. Yeah, okay. Right, that is the Anschluss of Austria done. So we are now looking at Estonia, and here, yeah, of course, war tension went over. So France and United Kingdom have both decided to guarantee Estonia. Do they think that will actually stop me from doing what I need to do? No. Well, do they think that? I don't know. I don't know what they think. But is that going to stop me from doing what I need to do? No. I could probably do with doing that. Yes, because that's good English. Right, infrastructure effort, please. Yep, war goal still remains. What time are we working to then on there? 29th of June 1938. Oh, that seems like years away, but it will be upon us, and in the meantime we can actually build up infantry equipment to get our divisions sorted out. I will get these trained up. And now we are getting close to what we need to do here. I don't think we'll be in a position to actually do that. Oh, hold on. Well, it says we are, even though we're not at war. So that's weird. I didn't expect that to actually work, but well, it did. Right, okay, so we are, where are we? We're up to, got radio come in, so that's going to do our, could I do those now, or do I wait? Honestly, there's so many things. I ought to get one of those actually going, so I can actually do 2 other things from it. Now that's inconvenient because I was hoping they were going to leave the door open through to Tallinn, but well, you can't have everything. I can't even plan ahead, can I? Well, I can plan ahead, but I can't actually tell my guys where they need to go. I could tell you where they need to go. Yeah, you could, but you're not. Right, what I'm going to do is just no, we won't do it like that. We will, we'll get that going, and then we'll ask for some more troops. Now, how many do we need? Well, we need 5 more regular troops, and then we're going to need, hold on, 5? No, 4. I can't count. we'll have them there. Then I need some of these, but we'll give them more battalions. So we'll turn them into like a garrison division. If we do that and then ask for, we've got 3 ports there, 4, 5, there'll be 6 that's required. Okay, we'll give them low priority, and then they can also come out there. Let's just ask for 1, ask for 1. But yes, our troops that are out there at the moment, they will then have to wait for everything that they need. All these that are currently just a battalion, we'll have to get them built up when we are probably at war. As you can see, that deficit will remain until we've actually done it. And got artillery there. I mean, that will actually increase with the cap, but yeah, of course, we need infantry equipment for garrison duties now, so what a pain. Can I ask? No, I can't, can I? Is Italy in the Axis yet? No, they're not. Okay, fair enough. Czechoslovakia is not even there, are they? Okay. Okay, we will wait then. Fine. Let's take these off doing that, because that's just wasting fuel. They're done. I'm not going to need all these divisions up here. Well, I wouldn't say that, but I could actually put these down here. Put them on there. No, really, not that. I didn't expect the line to go all the way across Europe, but it did. Okay, we'll do that. They don't need a command or anything like that. I will ask for another factory though. Nice. What am I doing? It's on there. And we will go for more factories. We may actually get up to 30 rifles a day. We may. That's going to affect our attrition, so that will be a good thing. Less attrition, please. Not sure why he's got that on there when he's actually on the front line. He doesn't need to maneuver any further. Strange chap. Okay. We've lost the bonus on that now, so damn it. Anti-air, yes, that's going to be something that we're going to need to do. I think we'll do that now. I think conscription is going to be the next thing that we're going to have to do. To actually go up to further on what those, we're going to have to go to more war support. I mean, we're close to it, but we're not there yet. Not yet. Okay, I'll put them down with him at the moment because we don't need them. They're not yet. Let's make sure that we are actually doing things correctly. Yes. Research. Okay, let's see. We're back into the 200s, and yeah, that's not helpful. I could do that, I suppose, but we could actually get that. That is something we could do. That's going to give us more stuff when our support equipment is actually being built up to a decent standard. But I think I'm probably going to need, yeah, 400, 500 at least. But if we can get Estonia sorted, right now effectively we are going to war with the Allies now. So again, this is outside the realm of the good, the bad, and the ugly. If we class as these as the good, the bad, and the ugly, I think you may agree there. We are still Iron Wolf Lithuania, so I think if we take Estonia, I think we've got a very good chance of actually doing this, but it'll probably cost me political power in doing it. So we will have to wait and see. Okay, yeah, I don't really need to kind of just do anything else apart from just declare war at this stage. So 30th of June, here we go. We are still in the Axis, aren't we? Yeah, they haven't thrown me out. No, you're too aggressive, man. You're too aggressive. We don't like it. Right, I'm going to move into places so if I can actually get my troops around his troops. I tell you what I do need to do. I need to move my aircraft up because I forgot that there was an airfield there. We'll get them actually doing some missions because that might help. Lend-Lease. Yay. Cheers. Thanks, Germany. Hey, free weapons. I mean, this is a bit of alright, this. Yeah, if you're moving there, that's fine. If you can get there. And no, don't walk backwards. I'll have you go there, sir. If you can hold him, and you can help, and you can help that side. You can hold him back. Right, all I'm doing now is just getting to the ports before the Brits or the French can actually land any further troops there, and there you go. Whoa, we've just ended up with artillery and basic infantry equipment. One and basically, yeah, that's not bad. Okay, so what do we want to do with all of that bounty? What we want to do is try and do this, and can I just do that then? Apparently I can just do that then. Oh, right, okay, we've changed colour. Okay, but we're still at war with the Allies, so don't think we're out of it, not yet. Okay, what I need to do then is just change a few people around here, and let's get rid of that line on there, select all of these, take them off that, put them on there. Actually, we've got a Field Marshal. We could actually do this with him, because we're not at war with Poland, so they're probably just seeing all my troops on the board and then thinking, hold on, if they're going north, then why are they bothering about us? Yeah. Right, okay, so I've got these divisions out. I could actually use some of these already to actually do that. Right, we haven't got enough equipment. Unification of the Baltics, it is necessary for our survival to chuff in right. Okay, we could think about putting artillery into our divisions. We could think about actually just changing some of these out instantly to this. Getting them swapped over for that. And then these could be my immediate area defense, just to protect the ports. And Memel, because, yeah. Right, where are we? Right, I would like a couple of things now. Well, infrastructure is going to be important, but I would like, before we do our next... Okay, I have got time to spare, to be honest, and I think, to be honest, getting the infrastructure would be better, because we're constructing in those areas, probably. Right, yeah, I do want... Where's my... Oh, okay, we haven't got any more support equipment, so no good asking for it when it's not there. Okay, that will do for now. Germany wants to join wars? Wow, okay, that's an important point, to be honest. Germany is ready against Poland, okay, but they haven't done the Sudetenland yet, so their forces are in the wrong areas, so I'm not going to bring them in. We'll bring them in when we need to, but not before, because they are not ready against France or against Britain if they try to invade. But this territory here, I don't think the Brits will, well, they might. I mean, I might eat my words here, but I don't think they'll have a go at a naval invasion. Right, we can actually do something with our conscription. Oh, hold on. Do we need to? Hold on, because we've got... Wow, okay, what the hell happened there? We have got... Of course, we've got the core states, haven't we? Wow, right, okay. We don't need to do this so soon then. Fine, okay, so I will probably do this then and get our defensive guy. Or it's going to be necessary to actually get, well, all of these three anyway. Right, I'm going to do that. So we're going to get our military theorist, because he's going to take our land doctrine research speed down. So slight change of plans. Definitely. Okay. Now that is a decent division, so that's fine. We'll have them trained up because they're my decent divisions. And soon as we get, yeah, okay, fair enough. German Reich says, no, you can't have any more. You're not at war. You don't need them. I think we could actually do another division though. No, not them. It's not them. Gotta remember this now. The ones that are these, we'll have to change these out to our better divisions. Confused? Well, I'm trying not to confuse you, but it probably is confusing. And yeah, we probably need another factory on our rifles. I'm not going to put anything towards our trading at the moment. I am going to continue down the route of military factories though. Oh, come on Latvia, come on Estonia, you could have built your infrastructure better than that. But we've got 12 factories now, so I could actually do this. So that will help us out with, well, that's a point, resistance. Yeah, see, we're still getting resistance from our first occupied territory, so that hopefully will go down. Well, is it classed as... Yes, it's still... Latvia is still classed as an occupied territory, although they're part of the... That's crackers. If I release them at this stage, what difference is that going to make? I don't know. Do they actually come into the fold then? I don't know. I daren't do it. I daren't do it. Right. Right, what I probably need to look at as well is, because we had forts all the way along here. Hold on. How come we didn't have one there? That's a bit weird. That should do, and well, to be honest, let's do this as well. This is future-proofing. I'm not going to turtle up, but I just think that that is probably going to be necessary. how are we doing on time? We are over on time. I do apologise. The Munich Agreement. Okay, so that is Czechoslovakia being sorted out. And okay, I may actually do another video back to back on this. So Czechoslovakia, they're doing the first Vienna War now, so that will. Hold on. Oh right, okay, sorry. I was reading I thought for a second they'd got war goal against me. Right, so we currently stand in a better position as we did when we started the video. Let's see if we can actually expand on that. Now you're probably wondering why I didn't do the Estonia back to back when we did Latvia, because I wanted this as something that we can just throw in and actually gain that territory goal beforehand, get Germany on our side. So this will help out in the German-Polish war against the Allies. That is the goal anyway. Anyway, mayhem will continue in the next episodes, I'm sure. So, hope you like this episode. Hope you can join me for the next one. Like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to, and I will see you next time, which probably is right now when I record the next one. See you later. Bye.